Namaste to all. And today we are going to learn what is education and what are its implications during the times of COVID-19. And we have been teaching the children, and we have been telling them that education is more important than anything else. But what we have to learn and what we have to teach to the children is what is real education. And today, and we shall see what is education and its promotion during the times of COVID-19. First, if you go for the meaning of education, education is all the experiences from the birth to the death of a child. Every experience which helps the student learn something, that is education. And today the meaning of education has changed. It has changed always to one particular subject. That is, whatever we learn from the books and whatever marks we get, that is considered as education. Education is not just books. Education is life. So that's why education is of two types. That is formal education and informal education. Formal education is the school education or university education or college education. That is planned. It has set of books. It has set of curriculum. It has set of timings and timetable. So that is formal education. But informal education is everything that we learn. From childhood we have been learning. We have been learning in our real life. We have been learning from people. We have been learning from books. We have been learning from viewing the electronic media. We have been learning from everything we have been doing in our life. That is informal education. And also here, informal education also means the distance mode of education can be treated as informal education also, because we have been learning without the teacher and without a set timetable. Only curriculum is given to us. So, informal education always includes the values we learn from our family life, the values we learn from the people in the society, the values we learn from reading different books, and the values we learn from everything that is around us. So, whenever we are giving importance to formal education, the same importance should be given to the informal education while we teach in the school or while we teach in the classroom. The most important thing that we have to teach to our children is what family ties are, how he should behave in the family, how he should behave in the society, how he should live together with people around him in the neighborhood. So this is what is more important. So in the COVID times, education is what? And when we think education is of two types, formal and informal, what we are going to teach to the children at home is informal education. And that education is ask the child to help the parent when he is at home. During the COVID times, he can go along with his parents into the fields and work there. He can feel the love of the parents, and he can express his love for the parents, and he can express his obedience to the parents, and in that way he can get the appreciation from the parents and grandparents. And during these COVID times, we can ask the children to treat their grandparents who are maybe very weak or who are maybe unable to help themselves. So during those times, these people can take care of their grandparents and their parents, whoever is at home, and they can help them. So, what we are giving importance in our daily life in education is marks and academics. Academics and marks are part of one part of education. That's not everything. That is only 25% of education. And real life teaches more than we learn from the books, more than we get from the textbooks. And I will give you one small example. One day, one parent came to me and he wanted to tell something to me, but he was unable to say because how I react, maybe his doubt might be that one. So finally I asked him, you wanted to say something but you are not telling, what is that? Please tell me. Then he said, my son is going every day for the Vinayak Chauthi fund collection. Then I asked him, what should I tell him? Then the parent said, you tell him not to go for the fund collection. Then I said, why? The parent said, he doesn't study at home going for the fund collection. Then I told him, whatever we are teaching in the books is theory. And what he is learning going for the fund collection for Vinayak Chauthi is the practical experience. He knows how to plan. He knows how to gather people for going for fund collection or for going for the celebration. What he has to do? First, he has to go from house to house. And depending on their situation, on their economical background, he has to say, please donate something. If one person is rich, please donate 5,000 if possible. He asks. And if he goes to a poor family, you can donate whatever you want. It doesn't matter, he has to say. So he knows how to be prudent. Where he should ask more and where you should ask less. And while going for fund collection, before that, he has to gather his friends. He has to make leadership. He has to convince them. So, in that way, he is making friendships. He is living in the society. So, he goes and collects some money. Depending on that, he has to plan whatever things he can buy for the festival, for the celebration. First, he has to go for the Vinayaka statue. Right? That one. And how to arrange. There should be some hut or something like that for the festival. That. And how much money it would need and how to go for it. So, first buy and then build a small hut for the Vinayaka. Right? And all those things they have to do. They have to plan. And easily agreed? Everybody will not agree easily for one person. So they discuss, they say, they talk, and when it is more, how to spend the other money, they have to think. And when it is less, how to get the other money, they have to think again. Okay, the Vinayaka statue they bought and they put it in the hut, and the hut was also constructed, everything is over. Then on the day of Vinayak Chauthi, they have to make prayers. And for prayers, they need some Brahmin. They have to go for it. And every day they have to plan who has to come, which family has to come each day for 9 days. They have to plan like that. And everything should be planned. That means he is going to organize. He is learning to organize. He is learning to plan. He is learning to convince people. He is learning to mix with people. He is learning to respect others. So this is what we need to learn from life. Only books and marks will not make a student a very good person in the society. So during the COVID times, instead of giving more importance to academics and so on, we could have given to the formal education side of education. In that way, we have to teach the children how to respect their parents, how to respect their grandparents who are old, and how to treat them, and how to help them, how to make them happy. And you can ask the children to learn to cook and to farm, and to help their parents in farming. So instead of doing all these things, we have been giving importance only to academics and marks, academics and marks. So I don't think the children will become very mature. So even during the times of COVID-19, when death is at the door of each and everyone, if we have been saying education, education, and education, academics and academics and academics, what message are we going to convey to the future citizens of the country and the world? We are going to convey to the future citizens of the country and the world that academics are more important than your life. I think that's not right. More than anything else, when we think in terms of our Indian philosophy, Indian tattva, parents, when somebody respects parents, when somebody respects elders, when somebody respects and loves the people around him, there the real education is, there the real society is, there the person is living his life to the full. I remember as having read in one of the books, one student is writing a letter to his father and asking him, "Father, every time you say study, 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 learn and books and books, books and marks and marks, marks. The moment I get up, you say study, study, study. The moment I come from school, you say study, study, study. At school, everybody says study, study, study. And where am I talking to my parents? Where am I talking to my grandparents? Where am I living with the society around me? Where am I laughing and where am I playing? Dear father, I am not living my life. I am just living like a robot. So please allow me to live like a man, to live like a person with life. As you said, you and your grandparents and your father went into the fields, swam and played and all those things. You said many things. You played marbles, you played gilli danda and so on. But where am I playing gilli danda? Where am I playing marbles? The only thing I know is school, house, books and TV and smartphone. Where am I living my life? No. That's why important things are important always. What we have to teach to the society is how to live in the society like a good citizen. That is the primary purpose of education. When that is not fulfilled, everything is waste. Thank you and all the best.